Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
How's your day going so far?
It's been great, full of blessing.
So are you ready to do the interview?
Yes, let's do it.
Alright. So how's your day so far?
It's been fun. It's been good. The traffic is good in Jakarta, so that's one, plus point.
Alright. Can you tell me where we are right now?
We are in the headquarters of YCAB. This is where the management of YCAB actually come to work every day.
Oh my goodness, what are all these? What is this?
These are all the clippings, I think media clippings of all the years. Since 1999, we try to put all our favorite ones on the wall as a monument.
Alright, and what's this award right here? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I love this one. This is my favorite because number one is handwritten. If you see that, and this is from the United Nations. So it was given to us in the year 2001. We were barely 2 years old, but this is such an appreciation and actually one of my proud moments to be in Austria to receive this award.
So can you tell me a little bit about YCAB?
Well, YCAB is a social enterprise and we work in the areas of education and economic empowerment where we address the underprivileged, lack of access to education, and lack of capital for their moms to grow in their, income, in terms of welfare. Yeah.
When was YCAB first established?
We were established in 1999. We just had our birthday. This is 20th anniversary, and the organization has been, I think, in the nature of social enterprise from the beginning.
Alright, and how did you come up with the name Yayasan Cipta Anak Bangsa?
Well, Yayasan is not something that we have to choose. Yayasan is a foundation. So for a non-profit in Indonesia, this is the only structure we can use. But Cinta Anak Bangsa, Loving the Nation's Children Foundation, translated loosely, actually comes from my own value that I'm born and raised as Christian. So God loved me and I love the world. And this is how I love the world, through YCAB, to create welfare and to create this house. It's a house, a prosperous house, if you do it with love. So that's the value, our driving value, to create welfare through education.
Alright, what does YCAB do on a day-to-day operation?
What we do, we actually manage the whole program of education and economic empowerment, and we really focus on the business so that we can scale and we can be sustainable, and our business model really replicable. You can do it, you can take it anywhere, Indonesia, outside of Indonesia, and you can create a sustainable social enterprise. Yeah.
And how is it different from other NGOs?
How is it different? When you use the word NGO, NPOs, non-profit, it kind of addresses to the world of philanthropy, right? How are we different? It's simply because we are sustainable. We have been, I think from the beginning of time, supported by business units, and that's how we operate. We want to be independent. That's the beauty of sustainability, is to be independent financially.
Alright, and are there many volunteers or interns here?
I think in a year we do work with 30 to 50 interns in this building. Sometimes they are also working in the Rumah Belajar or in the areas where the communities are served. Yeah.
Do you like them?
I really like the energy because they're all young people with a heart, young people that comes with a certain kind of aspiration. I love them because they give a certain kind of meaning to YCAB, and it gives us the energy,
Okay, so let's start with the other part of the office.
Let's go.
Where are we going next?
We are going to my level. My level in level 5, so we're going to check out my office.
Nice office, so cozy.
Yeah.
Did you design this yourself?
Yeah, I love interior design, so I think guidelines would be from me, but there are groups and architects and interior decorators who actually implemented it.
I can see there are a lot of glass walls. Is there a reason for that?
Yes. You know why? Glass means transparent. So as a nonprofit, we need to be transparent. There's a transparency that is needed to show the public to show our donors and partners what we do and how we do it. And I think transparency talks about financial.
I can see that we have a lot of pictures here as well. Can you show us all what these certificates or awards are about?
Yeah, I'll go and probably pick one, this is very important. This is from the United Nations. Again, we are actually one of the organization, non-profit, NGO, that receive a general consultative status. There are very few in the world. We've been, I think, escalated from a special consultative to a general consultative under the Economic Social Council, ECOSOC, United Nations in New York.
Okay, and I can see the picture beside it have a good story as well about that.
Oh, that one is actually at the Buka Puasa. This is the breaking of the fast of the first presidential campaign, and Jokowi won the first presidential campaign 2014. So he invited us as part of the limited number of relawan or volunteers to help him win the campaign.
And how about that one behind you?
Oh, this one. This is a Harvard Business School. We work with the interns from Harvard Business School, and then they did some of the field trip and helping us to, figure out some things, the MBAs. So that's actually quite interesting to bring up. And I'm glad you spotted it.
When's your busiest time of the day?
Busiest time of the day, definitely PM hours, I think afternoons until dinner time. And usually I do a lot of meetings there, and if I do meetings in the morning, I would be doing the meetings, coordination meeting here. I got our favorite advisor is here, so Pak Julianto. Hi. Oh yeah, with my two lovely angels there, who actually keep my life organized and in control. So they are all in black today because they know they will be in, doing shooting. So coordinated color. So this is Ayu and Anita. Let's move downstairs.
Oh wow, a secret door. Whose idea was this?
Harry Potter. No, it's my idea because I don't like to see doors, like everywhere in a wall. So we kind of camouflage it with this type of structure. Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the 4th floor. And this is like a community place where people hang out.
And who is this behind you?
Oh, this is Tono, one of our crew. He makes great tea.
Alright. I can see there's a great sofa here as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so what does YCAB mean to you?
Well, YCAB, in short, I keep saying this, is a product of my own spiritual journey. And what it means to me, it means pretty much a lot, because this is how I put meaning, ascribe meaning into my life, and gives me the purpose to actually, my existential purpose. So that's kind of say a lot of things. Oh, hi.
Hai Ibu, mau kasih lihat fotonya ini, gambar ini.
Oh,
Mana yang lebih cocok?
oh, ini oke kok, lucu. So this has the player Bali United at Rumah Belajar YCAB.
Belajar Bangli.
Bangli,
Yes.
Aceh, no, Bangli, Bali. Yes. Maybe use this.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
about the Rumah Belajar?
Yeah, we're looking or working on the documentation or a publication. We're just selecting the photo.
Okay, and about Rumah Belajar, what is it? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Rumah Belajar is a facility that we provide for those who drop out of the mainstream school, underprivileged, who wants to come and get some vocational skill. So Rumah Belajar is a name that I made up back in 2003 because it was a rumah, a house that I got. And then we turned the house into a learning place, so we call it Rumah Belajar. And we can't trademark it because it's a general term, but it's very YCAB. It's identical to YCAB. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you choose this one?
Yeah. Let's go
okay.
for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Healy, you want to stay with me? Oh yes, she wants to stay with me. So come sit here.
A special guest we have right
We have a special guest, Healy. Yay.
Alright. And how many Rumah Belajar do you have right now?
We have 28 from Aceh to Kupang.
Okay.
Not in the other eastern part of Indonesia, not yet, because we need to have the right partner.
Alright. And are you planning to have more?
We are actually thinking to escalate from Rumah Belajar level to the community college level. So this is kind of a packet B and C, which is equal to junior high and high school, but we want to go upper education, which is a diploma program.
And how many youths have been served so far?
Wow, in the millions. 3.5 millions, actually almost 3.5 millions, and we're looking at so many with skills, with jobs, and leading to kemandirian, that self-independence. So not just education is great, but giving them the ability to continue with their livelihood is the best, what you can do in one's life. Right, Healy? You agree with that? Yes.
How many kids do you have?
My own? Of my
Yeah.
own? I have 3 children. You know their name?
I only know Cici Abel.
Oh, not only know Cici Adele. So Adele is my second. She's the only girl. And the elder one is Phil. He's 24, Adele 22, and Joey. You remember Joey? Joey is 18. Yeah.
Alright, so going back to you, what is your dream?
What is my dream for the organization? My dream is YCAB to be the leading social enterprise in the world that brings Indonesia to the global stage. But not just excellent in what we do, I want YCAB to be perpetuate as well, meaning sustainable.
How about personal dream?
Personal dream. You know what? YCAB consumes me. I don't have a personal dream. You know, if you ask me, I think all mothers, they all want their children to be happy. So when they're happy, I'm happy. So that's probably as simple as that.
That is so nice. Alright, and if you have one wish, what would it be?
One wish. My wish is for YCAB to be an example organization and be the best, the best part of Indonesia for the world.
Okay, that's so nice. And how would you describe the last 20 years of YCAB?
The last 20 years. What do you mean the last? That's wrong. The next 20 years.
The next 20 years of YCAB.
The next 20 years will be a better organization. So I keep saying that you have to do good and do it well. And YCAB has to be good and have to do things well, meaning sustainable, perpetual, and replicable.
Okay, that sounds amazing. And one last question before you go. What message would you give to the people watching this video?
Well, I want people to get, inspired, because one Veronica is not enough to create a massive change. So I really want young people to be called and to do the work that I do and do it better, do it well.
Alright, thank
Bye.
you so much, Veronica.
Wanna come?
Alright, have a good day.
Bye.